everyone, and welcome to this play-in match between gamesou and recycled garbage for a position in the B tier of league. I believe both of these players finished second in their respective C divisions, and they are playing for the chance to also promote along with the first place of their division. So this first board, it kind of has everything you need. There's good strong draw with the council room and lackeys and paddock, and lost arts on any of those would be nice. As well as money with the lucky coin, merchant. Obviously, that'll be powered up. You don't even have to buy the silver. And there's Way of the Worm if you have some useless extra overdraw, and also the actions for it. Throne is also a village, along with that lost arts. I'm feeling like council room stuff. Yeah, Baron is a little bit less likely to pair up with the lucky coin as well. You could also just lost arts lackeys. Of course, you'll need the plus buy to get up a bunch of lackeys, but there's options for that in the market. Yeah, I mean, bank is also going to be really, really good. I'm feeling like just lost arts council room is going to be what I do. The tricky thing with lost arts council room is you always need to have the council rooms in hand. Oh, and it also draws your opponent quite a few cards. But I could see it being lost arts lackeys because that's easy to just pick a bunch of once you get some plus buy. Yeah, that's what I want to Snakeface. Yeah, I can see both of them. I mean, bank is obviously the payload you're going for. It's not going to be like paddocks or something. So that's I'm probably in agreement there, but I also want to be picking up some lackeys here and there. For sure, the plus buy, especially with well, Baron I guess gives plus buy, and recycle garbage draws them both, as does gamesou. So far they're getting the maximum money out of these two turns combined. I feel like merchants already. I mean, so the other interesting thing, yeah, you could also do lackeys. But yeah, how many lackeys are you going to get? And then are you going to just lost arts them? I mean, I don't think you need to lost arts this turn. Because you don't have another lackeys coming. But okay, he does it. So that's the way recycle garbage is going. gamesou only has 7 this turn. Oh, did gamesou manage not to play the lucky coin? It looks like that's the way gamesou's money split last turn, so they chose not to take the lucky coin. So Snakeface, I actually I see the point there. Banks pay off so well that like you can wait to build a little bit more and take council rooms. But yeah, at least they're both slamming the lackeys. Like recycle garbage at this point, that makes total sense. I feel like recycle garbage wants to pick up a plus buy. gamesou is doing more lackeys. Like this should be a lackeys plus a council room market for me, I think, as recycle garbage. Because the plus buy is crucial for doing something with these turns, and also yes, this is game 1, J-Nails. So okay, so he goes for the council room, and I mean, with your situation, I think you should just be going lackeys. And A Smith, how do you feel like gamesou could skip lost arts? Yeah, I guess Throne is a village if you pair it with the lackeys. That's reasonable. I also want a lot of lackeys. I feel like yeah, I don't think anyone's getting paddocks this game. They're too weak compared to what else is on the board here. gamesou's going to use up a lot of villagers here, Which, see, when he has three lackeys, I'm kind of skeptical that like you can lost starts anything else. But he has avoided playing this lucky coin. Like, to me, this is double lackeys, lost starts lackeys. I mean, maybe that's too much money, or too much draw, given that he has a he already drew deck, but like I don't. I mean, you could play lucky coin, take council room, lost starts council room, but then you have these three lackeys sitting around in your deck that are just dud cards because you're almost out of villagers. Yeah, at this point, I like just playing the lucky coin at this point. If you're gonna take the lackeys, lost starts lackeys, that seems decent. Like you got a lost starts lackeys. I feel like in general, my rule with lost starts is you always, yeah, you have overdraw. I mean, you got to be consistent about it, but definitely having an extra two coins in deck is nice next turn. Ooh, the throne is drawn dead. It can be Way of the Worm. That's something, but now Recycle Garbage has to pick up maybe a market. Just another council room. It's fine. Okay, so gamesou is pretty ahead. Yeah, okay, so secret with lost starts is just always lost starts whatever you have the most of. That's the secret. And so since you're picking up a lot of lackeys here, you're gonna lost starts lackeys, as nice as the council room is. Yeah, it's like if you're thinking about, okay, well, you know, I could turn merchant, like say hypothetically you got a bunch of merchants on this board. Okay, just yeah, definitely worm the lackeys, play the Baron. But let's say you got a bunch of merchants, and you're like, I could either use the merchant as like a village, or I could like make the council room non-terminal. I mean that they have to be the same ruin though, jails. But yeah, okay, the bank is right with lucky coin. Gamesou's pretty much won here, I think. Ooh, I mean Throne Baron's not the worst outcome, but oh, they don't. That's right. That's right. The pile works. Okay, actions that you're gonna be playing. If you have 10 ruins, you probably lost for other reasons, but I feel like here I want so Recycle Garbage is the one with two council rooms. And so I actually would go something like Throne Room Bank, or maybe you play the lucky coin and you go like Throne Room Market Bank. You could also go double bank because you have a lot of draw coming up in those last 7 cards. So I just like the Throne Room. Oh yeah. So okay, to be fair, like if you know your next hand and you want to lost start something because it helps you kick off the next turn, that's different. Villager games are more fluid like that. But okay, here I am definitely tempted to just take two banks because they are amazing payload, and you have lots of buy in your council rooms and Throne and Baron. So, like two banks is probably quite good. And then you probably don't play the lucky coin. I mean, obviously it powers up banks, but like additional silver is essentially 4 coins if you draw. But maybe you calculate your draw this turn. If you want to be safe, I could see like throne room, council room, bank, but two banks. I don't like two throne rooms. That feels like too many throne rooms to me. Less of a chance to actually pair it with lackeys or something. And so if you're going only one bank, I would play the lucky coin and take another council room. I feel like I would go 2 banks here though, and not play Lucky Coin. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Lucky Coin, Throne Room, Council Room, or sorry, Bank, Throne Room, Council Room. Yep. Yeah, that makes sense. I think those last 2 cards are lackeys for Recycled Garbage. But gamesou did get like 7 of them. No, 6 of them? It's 6-4, right? It was 7-3. Oh, it was 7-3. Oh, okay. Well, that's why Recycled Garbage has to have 3 council rooms, but then, yeah, you need the thrones to actually play throne lackeys for Village. Okay, this is probably still very much gamesou's game. Given all those villagers, I would actually just take more council rooms, throne rooms, and banks of some combination. This bank right now is worth 8. It'd be worth 9 if you play Lucky Coin. Gets you to 21. What does gamesou mean? I don't know. Oh, it's a French word. Okay, yeah. Play it all out. 22. More bank, more council room. 2 more council rooms. Okay. Yeah, you want. I guess you throw in council room. Yeah. Recycle Garbage is sad not to have the throne lackeys, but now you thrown lackeys the second time you play it as Worm, I think. Or do you throw in Baron? I guess you throw in Baron. Pile out wise, we should watch the estate pile. That's the subtle one where the worms are the only way. Well, the worms drain it a bit. We should also watch the council room pile, of course. But I don't think they're going to take too many more council rooms. Oh, is this where if you gain Baron, if you gain a state with Baron instead of... that would have been interesting. What happened? Yeah, what if you instead of discarding first the state, you gained a state with Baron twice? So then you would have no money coming in, but the treasure in your hand is worth 12, 13, and then 11, so 24. I think you're too short. But oh no, you just you worm the council room. If you worm the council room, he has it exactly, doesn't he? Because you get 4 council rooms and buy 2 estates. Okay, that's a win. So yeah, this is the classic. You forget that Baron gives you an extra gain if you don't discard the estate, whereas it gives you 4 more money if you do. So yeah, it would have. But you still need to play the Baron normally. You can't worm the Baron because you need the plus buy, which is the like consolation thing if you gain the estate. But you do need that plus buy here, right? Because you need to get to 6 buys to buy 4 council rooms and 2 estates. Oh man, that would have won. All right, well, interesting. Yeah. Well, good job, chat, in figuring that out. But we do not get so lucky. I mean, either way, he has a lot of money now. This way, like he could get a bunch of provinces. Sorry, I should say they. Be more proper. I don't know recycle garbage personally. How much money do they have if they go for it here? They've got, if they play a lucky coin, then that would make 21, and then the bank would be worth 11, so 32. I mean, I think 4 provinces just isn't safe. I think gamesou could easily take 4 provinces. But possibly 3 provinces and a bank? Like just hoping that you'll have all the money you need to buy duchies next turn. 5 provinces might be in range for gamesou also. He doesn't have all the same silvers, but he has 2 banks. But yeah, the estate pile out with 1 worm and 2 barons gaining estates. It's interesting combination. 36 total. I mean, so leaving 5 provinces is safe then, because gamesou just has 2 silvers, right? 2 silvers, 7 copper, or yeah, 6 coppers left coin. Makes for 11 money. He does not have any thrones, so the Baron is only getting. Oh, so recycle garbage does not take. I mean, you got to be scoring here, right? I would have played the lucky coin if only to get to another bank of the 3 provinces. I guess he could technically still do that. Not that there's any reason to play the bank first, but he changes his mind. It doesn't hurt you if you only want 31, which is what I would want. Okay, well, let's see about Nanny Smith's calculation. So 6 coppers, 1 lucky coin, 2 silvers. That's 11. That's also 9 treasures. So the next bank is 10 and then 11. So 11 plus 10 plus 11 is 32. And then the Baron gives us 4, which is 36. Yep. And you don't have a throne to possibly double up that Baron. So yeah, given a max of 36, I think 3 provinces is pretty nice, because then then gamesou's in a little bit of a bind if they can't, if they just take like their maximum of 4 provinces. Well, then you just need to take a province and a duchy to beat that. If they end up taking their max, 4 provinces, they can't even get 4 provinces plus a duchy. They could possibly get some more worms in. And this is all assuming you draw, which is not guaranteed in this deck, and especially if you add another silver to it. But they'll probably be council rooming you a little bit, so that might help. So yeah, I would just rather have another bank, but maybe he's fine just like saying, I'll just get another council room. Down to only 2 villagers, and I mean, I guess you only have the 3 lackeys to try to pair up with thrones. So like, if you're just saying I just need to have a turn just as good as that, let me make this just as likely by taking a council room rather than a bank. That's also fine. I was just maybe a bank is a little bit too aggressive for that last buy. I don't like 2 provinces, although it is somewhat similar in the effect. I definitely don't like a duchy here. I guess if you take like Throne Council Room or something, maybe Throne Market. No, not Market. I don't want Market. It does allow you to take 2 more cards that build, like a Throne and a Council Room. So like that's nice about it. 2 duchies and a throne. I don't like that at all. See here. Okay, so gamesou just saw your hand, saw your deck. Maximum money you got. You didn't even play lucky coins. You don't have any extra silvers. Maximum money you got was not 4 provinces. So if you're going to, so gamesou knows that he can take 2 provinces safely here, and then continue building or something. But yeah, you're leaving 2 provinces for your opponent to take. Whereas yeah, like I definitely would have liked having another province over those 2 duchies. I think that's just strictly better, right? Because your opponent can't take 5 provinces. But yeah, Oppo's right. Maybe they miscounted. Maybe they thought that gamesou had a throne room or something. To me, as gamesou, I'm just playing with lackeys, I think, because there's no reason not to. Yeah, yeah, truffles. It's the province pile is the weird thing to me. I would have very much liked 3 provinces. I would have liked adding a bank, but I could see not doing that. I don't know what gamesou is waiting on here. You don't have a throne room to hit any of these things with, so you're either playing the council room or you're not playing the council room. And if you want more information, you could just play the lackeys first. If you're just trying to calculate how many buys you need, I'm pretty sure you need to play the council room to get the buys. If you take the buys, then because you're not going to operate with just the 1 Baron buy, so how do you get $13, J Nails? I'm confused. You gain a gold, gain a silver, and but you only have 1 bank. You're already throning a Baron. Wait, why are we stopping here? I am very confused by that, by gamesou. I mean, okay, recycle garbage duds, but just take your duchy or whatever. Actually, this is a situation as recycle garbage. I would take a bank. I would take a bank because you very likely have a good turn coming up, and that would increase your total econ when you have all those plus buy next turn if you can draw. You had a council room you didn't even play last turn. Yeah, take a bank. So now you can really. I do not understand truffles why gamesou stopped, but they did. And warmed up lackeys. I mean, warming lackeys is fine if it's extra, but like what? Yeah, I'm confused as well. That said, did they play a lucky coin last turn? And they didn't play a lucky coin, so they don't have any extra economy either. Well, now you can look at your buys. Worm a couple lackeys. Oh yeah, if it's overly, if they're just not playing a council room because they want to save villagers, that idea makes them thinking that makes sense, but it is definitely being overly conservative. So now they have the fabled 36 that we. GS piles now? Can you get okay? So can you get enough buys? You get to 5 buys, but you only worm three estates. And you need 6 buys. I mean, obviously you can finish estates and council rooms, but that loses. It's a buy short. How does it? Oh, the Baron gains an estate. That's right. That's right. Baron gains an estate. So don't discard the estate. Wait, no. No, that's still by short. It's still by short, yeah. So now that's, yeah, the Fable 36. And now I would honestly just max out points. Take 4 provinces, 2 estates. And then you only leave province and 5 duchies, which is a total of 21 points. You gain 26 points. Oh no, we're by short on that. Oh, then you lose. Yeah. If cycle garbage draws, but they need to be thrown in council room here. Start by throwing in council room, or maybe start by playing lackeys. You might be a little villager short, so being able to throw and throne could matter. Did you have a throne last turn? You had a throne last turn, so you still have one more throne down there. Okay, now you thrown the lackeys because you need the actions, right? But you need buys too. Yeah, how is it a win no matter what? I don't see that, Alpo. Actions are pretty limited. Play one council room first, yeah. Play one council room first. I agree with that, but yeah, I'm worried about running out of actions now. Throne lackeys lets you play 3 terminals. Okay, now you can finish. Throne the council room, or sorry, throne the baron. Definitely play the council room. You don't have lackeys, but you should just draw. It's another silver, and yeah, your other bank. Yeah, okay, so now you easily get there. And it's a very close finish. But yeah, taking the bank last turn was key, I think. Maybe you have plenty of money anyway. Yeah, you don't need all that money, but yeah, one more action. I think gamesou's main mistake was stopping on that one turn. I do not understand why you didn't want to play on and get a council room and actually have like a full turn. Stop with a single province, single duchy. I mean, I understand wanting to get single province, single duchy, but you could have increased your econ to be able to finish off the piles too. So, all right, it is now 1-0 recycle garbage. And that was a first player win as well, so on par here. Okay, so we've got Bridge, Noble's Villa for draw, Council Room, or sorry, Doctor for trashing, Remake for trashing. Also Market Squares to get golds. My feeling is Remake Market Square, but not really looking to get golds, looking to just draw my remake. But I want the Market Square later, once I get some deck control. And then we just slam Nobles first, because that's the draw. And then pick up Villas when needed. And once you've taken all the Nobles, go in on bridges and try to make a major bridge turn. But I could see Knights also playing a role given how important Villas are. That's a little unfortunate for games, so not seeing the estates with the remake, but it's also okay. Doctor, if you had 5-2, I'd do it, but not otherwise. I think on a 4-3, on a 3-4. Sorry, on the 3. Like on turn 2 for either of them. I could see it maybe, but yeah, just to try to trash more, maybe. I mean, if they collide, it's like you can get turned into a villa or something. That's not exactly something you want to do, though. So they both gain a gold. Okay, so Recycle Garbage sees the gold and is able to afford a Nobles. I think gamesou only has 5 here, though. so that's a little unfortunate. Recycle garbage can also take 2 more golds. I mean, sure, the collision is fine, but I guess Jangles. Okay. I I feel like I want to. Oh man, the golds are also defense against knights. Recycle garbage just had such better draws. My main reason for taking Market Square over silver was because you want to draw the remake, and you know it's a half chance of it missing by taking a cantrip with it. Um, that was my main thinking. The gold is a nice little boost if you get it, but yeah. So for recycled garbage, things are working out basically like planned. For gamesou, it's not. I would see with something. Yeah, I mean, I'm not buying a Mandarin or a Merchant Guild or a Treasure Trove, but yeah, this is sad. Now you need the nobles. I guess I guess you can bridge, and then you can take a villa, and you can remake the villa into. I don't even know what you're remaking the villa into. That's the problem. Okay, so recycle garbage decides to play 2 market squares to clear the shuffle. Chain nails and the trolling. Okay. Um, yeah, I would take a villa for sure because you can still afford a nobles, and then a chance of drawing your remake and getting that down as well. And also, you want villas in the deck. It's not like they're okay. You don't see it, but you can get a nobles. So I would do that. As game, so I'm playing. Oh man, I'm playing the market squares, but okay, bridge. You didn't. No. You didn't miss out on the Seaway Villa. I don't think because you didn't have the coins in hand to necessarily afford a nobles if you. I would just trash his recycled garbage here. You've got Villa Nobles in the next hand. You can pick up a market square. Yeah, I don't think Seaway is a deciding factor at all this game. Um, like you have so much buy in the market square already, and the villas. I want to get in on the bridges, but like as recycled garbage, you can trash another turn first, and it's really about getting the nobles draw. I think more than anything that matters here. Take your market square. Okay, so here you might think about remaking a market square to a villa, but I am probably not doing that. But game, so man, it's said he needs to get a nobles, but he does he have nobles? Take a gold here. Get rid of these coppers. He's quite thin. Okay, he has nobles. Yeah, so open on the bridge here, I think, because it makes the nobles cheaper. Sorry, the villa cheaper. So many market squares. All right, now it's time to get a. Yeah, still on the nobles, I think. Villa, nobles. Now notice the remake is going to trash copper to a state here, which is a little bit unfortunate, but you do what you can with the bridge down. You could also trash a market square to another bridge. I think you just get the estate. That's just the unfortunate reality. You take the market square and take a nobles here. Okay, I think gamesou is in this. The nobles are 3-2, but he already has a bridge, which is nice. So yeah, and then so the surprise pilouts can happen. So much plus buy. So much, you could take a lot of gold here. I'm probably taking, I don't know if I want 4 golds. I think I want like trash one of the market squares to a villa. Well, I'll do that second. Or I guess trash a copper, trash a market square to a villa, get 2 golds or something like that. No, maybe just 1 gold. And then that'll give you 10 money to take Noble's Bridge. Win? How would it win? I don't see piles that you can win on here. How are you seeing this? Huh? Oh, he still has an action. 2 market squares into 2 bridges. I forgot he still has an action. He doesn't have to take a villa for that. Okay. That changes things. I mean, when villas cost 2, you still have to pay for them. And they all cost 7. Yeah, okay. I was thinking you had to remake into a villa, and then you can only get 1 bridge down, but I was wrong about that. He has an action. I mean, they cost 7. Yeah, that's right. I mean, even if you don't get the win, you trash a copper. Okay. So at least get a gold, but just 1 gold, right? I mean, here you can get double nobles, and that's pretty strong. Maybe not strong enough. Obviously, a state pilot is still scoring enough, but game's so good there. All right, so that's 2 straight games that Recycle Garbage has not gotten a win that we expected them to get. I feel like in their situation, I would go Noble Seaway Bridge, and that's probably safe. Well, seeing GameSo's hand, it looks pretty safe. Is it more difficult? I don't know if it's more difficult. I'm not sure about that actually, Appa. I don't like the province. The state pilot still beats it, or ties at least. No, I think last one was pretty difficult because you have to play the Baron not to take the money, which is an unusual Baron mode when you have an estate in hand. So I disagree. I think last one was, easier. All right, hope to draw nobles. There's a nobles. Now play the bridge. I think it's more unusual than like trying to play more bridges in a turn, which is all it takes in this situation. And the villa pilots, like that's common. In this situation, I'm thinking about buying bridge villa. And then playing nobles for draw. What's the last card though? Um, so recycled garbage has the last copper, so it's not a copper. Is it a market square, or does recycled garbage play 5 of those? Okay. In that case, I mean, I feel like bridge villa is definitely what I want then. But I guess you can buy a silver. I mean, that just pays for itself, so does that matter? Maybe then you want to buy a copper? Like if you're maximizing payload this turn? I don't think buys. Well, silver's not positive, though. That's the thing. You could get in a state to remake it. I'm worried about points in that case, though. I mean, again, you're not going to be able to draw. How does it win? Bridge villa, and then I have to compute. Then you have 2 coins left. You play the 2 villas in the bridge, gives you 3 coins. You only have 3 coins left. The rest of the villas cost 4. I don't see it. Why are there golds? Market square. If the last card is indeed a villa, then you go villa villa bridge. Yeah, so he does this part. That's right, 5 money total. Is it good? I mean, it's economy. You need economy to buy nobles and to buy a lot of things. I mean, they're basically free. It's like you give up on drawing a card and you get a gold. Yeah, golds are good here. I mean, you don't want to go overboard on it. Like last time, recycle garbage could have gotten 4 golds and that would have been bad. But yep. So that's 5 money total, and then the villas will cost effectively 5. That loses. Yeah, it loses by a point. That's the problem. Or rather, it ties, but you're first player. I mean, either way, play your. Oh, you could be remaking the villa. Is that the idea? I don't think taking silver helps. That's why. So clearly, you're remaking the estate to silver, and the villa to treasure trove. But you didn't draw. Now you don't draw your bridge. That's the problem with this one. I don't get this. Also, the treasure trove is just so random. I mean, it's You needed to draw. You wanted to draw your bridge, and it's something that costs 5 that you could play without an action. That's all it is. But never too late to play big money. But now you didn't draw your bridge, and you were always going to not draw one of the cards. So, and you were going to draw the villa. So it was like you were drawing 2 out of 3 of the bridge and the 2 things you remade into. So, like, it kind of makes sense to take Trove Silver because that guarantees that you'll actually have enough money to afford a villa. But it didn't make that much sense because you also lost a point. So, okay, now Recycle Garbage should easily win. They can even draw quite a bit before this. Oh, they might be done with drawing. And they are done with drawing. So in that case, do they have villas plus nobles? Do they have enough money by now? 4, 13 money. The villas cost a total of... Villas cost too much. That's, yeah, short of buy there. Oh. I mean, if they play the play they have been playing, it's like province nobles, and then like gamesou has a real tough time piling and winning in that situation. I think province nobles is just entirely safe. I don't think I want to play the remake at all here. There's cards that don't do anything when you trash them, and then villa and bridge, and I don't want to trash the bridge, so. It could even be the case that double nobles is safe. Because you're up high enough that... Oh, deny villas. Ah. It's not like gamesou has a lot of nobles to worry about. And you can't really score that much. Denying all the villas costs a total of 11 out of your 13. So then you can buy 2 estates. I don't think that's a reasonable amount. I would just do province nobles. I could also see a double nobles. I could also see double nobles, triple estate. But that's a little bit trollish. You have to remember, if you can get 2 bridges down and then play knights, they can trash provinces. Alright, we get the province nobles. Throw in an estate? Nah. Oh, sure. Makes the pile out a little bit easier for you when the time comes. And gamesou doesn't see a nobles. Alright, play 1 market square until... Okay, now you might want to Brit... oh, it's bridge, it's not remake. What am I thinking? Okay, yeah, bridge, take the villa. Oh, yeah, you can draw too, I guess. I would undo. I would play the bridge first. Make the villa 1 cheaper. Just play the gold, no point in playing the copper. Yeah, I would draw it like this. That's right. Because you can, because you could afford it. Alright, this should be enough buys to pile bills and estates. Get another ridge down. Easy. Yeah, just play the market square, whatever. This is it. So yeah, recycled garbage wins the first 2. Or Villa Nobles, yeah, lots of options. But yeah, you don't even need to remake. Or yeah, if you drew a remake. Anyway, you don't need anything, just... Okay. Now, can we find the fanciest wins? Okay, shortest is the middle spot. Alright. Recycle Garbage wins 2 games that they had wins in a turn or 2 earlier. So now 10 curses plus Doctor. Well, you take the nobles before. Right, okay. Alright, this one is interesting. It's got Black Market. Lots of fun with Black Market. It's also got Chapel and Goatherd. Goatherd after a Chapel can be this like super draw thing. That can be fun, but then if you don't collide it, it's like sad, so it's kind of funny. I'm feeling like I'm going. It is pretty bad for Vampire. I agree. There's good trashing, and you don't need to gain 5s. Gaining plunders is nice, but also neither of them have 5/2, so they're not doing the alms stuff. I mean, you alms twice just so you don't reveal information, but yeah. I would probably want to open on a 5/2. I don't know. It's oh yeah, you can almost Villa for it. That's true. It's a standard schematic. It's a standard first to 3.3, first to 3.5. Yeah. Okay. So you can almost Villa for a vampire. That's right. But I would not want to do that. I think I would want to just take Chapel and maybe Black Market, maybe Goatherd. I like the Goatherd possibility is just so cool if it happens. I don't know why we would double Chapel. There's not like a bans or anything. Yeah, my feeling is Chapel Goatherd. Gamesou does go for the vampire. I assume, not the Grove. Oh, it goes for the Grove. Plus buy is nice, but I mean, it's you also have plus buy in the Villa. It seems like then they're going for encampments because they want the plus buy. See, NA Smith, I don't see how you get up to maps easily. Like, sure you can banquet for them for 3, but like, you have to buy 2 things worth 4. Doing double Chapel. If it works, you chapel a bunch of cards, and you still have to like buy a silver and slowly get yourself up there. I don't see that getting there quickly. Oh, you almost for the mouse. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I'm dumb. Yeah, that would be pretty good. In this case, is this just triple encampment? Right, alms makes Chapel, double Chapel promising. Yeah, that's better. Banquet moneylender. One thing about triple encampment is you're not getting golds anytime soon, so you can go treasure map. But yeah, I mean, if you're gamesou, you're like really hoping for Sky's Gift. Sky's Gift and gamesou, you can do two encampments and then take a gold. But I guess you're giving recycle garbage gold. Yeah. Church. Interesting. Once more trashing. Ooh, Sea's Gift. Okay, that doesn't help anyone. I mean, so what one thing church can do is it can set aside a gold and then you can have the gold at the start of turn all the time. It's 2-0 game recycle garbage over gamesou. Gamesou is a little sad not to have the chapel, I guess. Maybe only a little bit. How? Another alms for Villa? I don't. You don't want too many of those though. I don't know. I don't like throwing a random Villa in my deck for the consequence of being able to get a one time encampment. You know, that's almost net negative because it makes the encampment less likely. Oh yes, winner promotes to B. They both got second last. All right, now just trash like crazy. Both of them drew their chapels. That's good. No crazy unlucky bottom decks. So trash a bunch and alms. And what are you almsing for here? I could see it being an encampment for, especially for gamesou, because they grab the gold. That seems to be where they're going. But I could see it being. I don't really want it to be one treasure map for recycle. Goddard, yeah, it's unlikely. I wanted to open Goddard. I wanted to chapel Goddard. Can't say that would have worked out for either of them, but they had another card in their shuffle, so it's not exactly clear. But yeah, the Goddard possibility would have been really nice. Yes, I'm not sure what Recycle Garbage is going to do here. gamesou should clearly. Okay, they go for. Like, I feel like this should be church the chapel and the estates and play the Sacred Grove. Maybe play the Sacred Grove first. See what you get. Wind could be good. I mean, I'm looking for skies mainly, but yeah, I don't see if you're gonna play unless you're gonna save the Sacred Grove. I don't really see why you play the church first. And I don't really like saving the Sacred Grove. It'd be nice to be able to get an alms encampment, and then I was thinking save chapel and estates, but I would play the Sacred Grove before that. I don't see the reason. Like, the nice thing about Grove here is you could play the Grove and then you can get like encampment and alms encampment. But right now, like, what are you even doing? I mean, I guess you need to afford gold. As gamesou here, I'm taking the last two encampments. and then chapeling on this next turn, almsing for maybe a black market. Moon's Gift. You can afford plunder. But yeah, normally top taking the chapel would be good. Do that, buy the plunder. And oh, that really helps game so. Oh wow. Wow. Okay. Oh. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't. I don't know why you want the chapel. Like, you want to be able to afford plunder. You can do Alms Villa again if you're going to trash copper. Oh, just don't type either of them. Okay, sure. Chariot Race Plunder, I guess. Yeah, it was tempting. Oppo, I'm not sure that's a... Minting plunders have been real nice, yeah. Ooh, Earth's Gift. What do they get? Do they get anything? That's correct. You can only banquet stuff outside when you're buying it normally. I don't know if the stereo is listening. So I guess I shouldn't just respond verbally if they aren't. But yeah, I mean, I like picking something up. Black market being the thing that you're missing right now. And game sale situation, I think I'm trashing with the estate and copper and just buying a plunder. But I could see, I don't know. I don't think I could see anything else actually. As recycle garbage, I'm playing the wisp and seeing if I can draw an encampment, and if not, I'm churching the plunder. Oh, you drew an encampment, that's nice. Alright, keep going on the chariot race. Black market. Okay, now I'm churching the plunder. Well, okay, not now. Now I'm playing Grove first. Flame, that's nice. It doesn't really matter, the church would set it aside. Villa Black Market gets you up to 7 3 buys. You can alms for something, and you can also probably just buy a plunder. I forget where the encampments are at. But gamesou might be losing encampment here. Definitely trash an estate. Black market. Harvest! Camel train seems pretty good. You can exile plunders and whatnot. Yeah, I'd play the copper, church the plunder, camel train, buy plunder. That would be what I would do. I guess then you can't alms for anything. But that could be okay. Expand. Huh. Okay. I'm not sure the expand is worth it. I mean, you can alms for Villa and then expand it mid-turn kind of thing. But anyway, I do like the churches to set aside plunders, but
You also only have, what, 2 encampments in deck? I think I'm actually trashing Chapel here. I think I'm done with the Chapel. Although maybe you can expand it. Maybe that's better. So you would trash Copper over Chapel. None of those are draw, and that's the main thing we're missing, right? Apart from encampments. So gamesou lost an encampment, so that's going to be in the pile, so you can alms for that. I don't think I even want to duck it here. I want to trash the copper in the estate with the chapel, and I want to buy plunder. Trash copper, encampment, plunder. Wisp first before the chariot race? Oh, I mean, it works out. But, you know, the classic thing is Wisp sweeps up the bad cards that you... Alright, so you can actually expand the chapel. I would play the Grove first again. See what you get. You can alms for Villa. Oh, Black Market. Oh, what's in the trash? Grave Robber might be worth it. Especially if you're going to expand your 5s. Yeah, Sheepdog's draw. So I don't really know why you... This order is strange to me. I would have played the Grove rather than the Black Market. I would have churched that. Churched the... Now it seems like you're just going to expand the chapel to an encampment. Chapel to a grove? I mean, it's all kind of fine. You got the encampment. Now you have that split. Again, splits don't matter that much, but that's a nice split. I don't want a silver. It's expandable, but I don't want it. There's plenty of expandable things. gamesou's Church is on the bottom, but they also have pretty good... Hey, Silk is nice. Silk is real nice. Archive also decent, but I think I want the Silk. Horn also decent, but draw is the main thing we're missing out here, and that's... So that's my priority. Which is why they've been so focused on the encampments, because that's the only draw on the board. I mean, Goatherd... I still think Goatherd would have been an interesting opening buy. Just because it's, like, it could be so good after a chapel play. They both decided to go Grove, and that makes some sense. You need the plus buy for the to pile up a bunch of encampments at once. But okay, good. gamesou took the Silk. I like that. Silk is very strong here. I mean, maybe I would even prefer Smithy to Silk, but here I do prefer it. And I want a plunder, and maybe black market. It feels like too many black markets to me. All right, so RG has the 2 encampments, has another encampment, has a chariot race and a wisp. I would have probably... What is your last card? It's not chapel. You trash that.
Yeah, RG is quite strong here. I might actually just play Grove. Ooh, Sky's Gift. I mean, given that you can, I would take that actually. So discard your expensive stuff because you'll chariot race into it. Oh, the last card is your other church. Yeah, discard all your stuff that's 5 or more. And then play Sheepdog, and then Chariot Race, and then clean up with a Wisp. Yep. Oh, maybe you don't have as much draw as I thought you did. Short by 1. River's Gift. Okay, you have a gold top decked. So you don't even need to Church the Plunder now. Nobles, nobles, nobles. I'm running out of things to. Oh, Wharf, Wharf. Oh, okay. Yeah, you don't even need to Church the Plunder, but you could just still play the Church. Oh man, those are very strong pulls. You could just set the both aside, sure. Reduces your deck size. Yeah, those are real nice. Oh, gamesou discarded to take a gold as well. Didn't notice that. What did they discard again? I remember them not having a high likelihood of. And did they not take River's Gift? Chapel and 2 black markets. Okay, that makes sense. Uh, hmm. So far, I haven't understood the expand, but I mean it could have some good play later on. I don't even know if I want to alms or something. I guess I could take a Goddard reasonably. Doesn't even bother getting anything. Yeah, it makes sense. Just church everything in alms in this case for games, so I think. You only have one thing to find. Alms for the second church makes sense. Yeah. Oh, you have 2 things to find, but it's still only one card you were gonna see. Now recycle garbage just runs away with this. Villa nobles. Encampment. Plunder. I think I don't want the wisp actually. Because it's cheap. But I could just play the Grove here as well. Wind's Gift is a little sad. Black Market. Huh. I don't think any of those are worth it. What do you see with Doctor Troubles? It's just trolling. Um, you can overpay. Yeah, Janos is trolling. Oh, I might get treasure maps. Do we think we want treasure maps? Well, we're not doing another villa here, so. Can't say those are too exciting. Even the pawn is not. Just play your groves. You can also church like the encampment and the church is a nice way to store overdraw in addition to that thing that guarantees you. What are you trashing here? Cherry race to gold? I could see that. I feel like I want to keep all these other cards. Grove to Province, sure. Chariot Race guarantee hit. Now Church the Encampment, the gold or plunder. Yeah, Encampment Plunder, and then might as well be the Wisp, I guess. And then Grove. Gold to plunder. Yep. And now your Windscape doesn't matter. I mean, it helps gamesou. Discard Veil Silver. I assume plunder. Yeah, Truffles, it's mainly about keeping your draw. I mean, that's the point of plunder, right? You've also got that church, and you've got a wharf coming in. So don't freak out at this hand. Oh, the Forest Gift, the one-sided boons. Why do you have so many black markets? Anyway. Torturer? I don't think that matters, because the curse doesn't hurt. But it's draw. Yeah. City Quarter? I don't think it's too late for City Quarter. I think the churches can make the City Quarters. I want the City Quarter. I don't know about you guys. Alright, we sit inside Gold or Plunder here. What do we want to buy? Ghost Ship. Envoy. Alright. Now we're seeing the real stuff. Ghost Ship in a province. Okay. I mean, you've got Wharf coming in. I mean, Ghost Ship matters. I think Envoy might be better, though. Alright, alright. Let's see what the Grove does. You got a lot of actions there. Hey, Field's Gift. Still more actions. Hunting Grounds? There's so much draw here. And you can also expand it later. What's your last card? Probably better just Wisp first. The Hunting Grounds is going to be better than... Is it a second province? If it's a second province, then you Chariot Race now. I think it's the second province. Yeah. Okay, you would have gotten it either way. Black Market. Ooh, Haunted Woods shutting down Black Market. Forge also interesting. Play the Nobles. You have so much draw here. There was so much draw. I'm half tempted to expand here. I guess I just do province to province, lower that pile, church the other 3 cards, and then buy the last plunder. Oh, you got Sevilla, I guess. Not sure what Villa does though. I want to church the hunting grounds in the Villa and the plunder. I mean, you want to keep your encampments, right? I don't know if that actually matters. You've got so much draw. I wanted to do this, but okay, now I really don't understand the Villa. What was the point? Yep. I mean, okay, Haunted Woods matters. Okay, doesn't matter. It means you can't buy anything off the black market until the end of the turn. But now you don't have anything to buy anyway, so. Oh, you can. Oh, now you can top deck a gold for the encampments. Oh, there. Maybe even helpful. Huh? You had another gold anyway. Villa, hunting grounds, encampment, wharf. Or grove first. Think about piling alms for Villa first, okay. So oh, play your treasures in Mandarin. The Mandarin play. Oh, so sad. Oh, courtier. Courtier's gotta be worth it. No, maybe not. Oh, develop. You can develop the expand. The Mandarin to play the plunge twice. Yeah, I wanted to do the Mandarin. Yeah. And also to yeah, it pays for itself and then you can expand it or whatever. Yeah. Just look at how you can pile here, which is probably just expanding nobles or wharf. Yeah, you've already got a win in hand, right? Just play the grove, expand the wharf, play black market, whatever. Anything works. Waste your time on that. All right. Top deck's the province. Oh, no, keeps like it's the top deck of province. Nope, doesn't. And J race, yeah. Nah, just double province. And there was goons. There was goons in the deck too. This black market deck. All right, that was crazy. For this kingdom, that black market deck was really nice. Also, just in general, but there wasn't any like outpost, I guess, which also would have been amazing. It's currently 3-0. Recycle garbage. Yeah, there were some nice things in general, but like yeah. And we got another chapel board. Storeroom hunting lodge? Question mark? Displace. I think I'm opening chapel ports, but I could see it being storeroom. Actually, storeroom is you can't hit 5 with storeroom, right? So maybe it's ports. It's not develop. Oh, we want the chapel. It's not developed because of shelters. So I mean, you could later develop ports, and that could be good. Hunting Lodge Storeroom is not quite like Cursed Village Storeroom. It doesn't quite draw quite as many cards, but it is probably still worth going for here. I mean, what's the alternative? Port moat? Port moat to play Banks? Also, Relic hurts that more than it hurts the Hunting Lodge thing. Maybe you just do a mix of everything. Because you get the plus buy in the storeroom and you pick up extra moats with that. Yeah, displace payload is also possible. That's true. Standard like Province Gold, Province Bank bouncing. Yeah, I mean, I think you still want a storeroom. I think you want the plus buy. But first, we're going Chapel, and I feel like ports just to make sure the Chapel doesn't miss, and I want ports later. But I could also see it being storeroom. Ooh, Night Watchman, I guess? I mean, it gives you a turn 3 Chapel and then a shuffle. In this case, keep that all, trash it all. Or are we keeping the Necropolis? I'm not sure if we're keeping Necropolis. Like, I don't think that's so bad. I think I would still prefer the ports. Angling for next shuffle to get, a Chapel Trash and to buy a develop. Thinking I would be developing the port into Hunting Lodge Storeroom. That's the way I'd be aiming for this. Yeah, and then I'd rather have the ports than have this Night Watchman. So yeah. Trade is not a factor. Does it have that problem? You just discard the Overground, right? And then you don't trash the Overground. I mean, that's annoying, but like this is also like, what do you even do here? You can't even afford the. So Recycle Garbage took a silver, which means that they don't trash as much, but only by a card. This is why I would have preferred ports. Maybe they're not seeing the developing ports line into Hunting Lodge Storeroom. Hunting Lodge Storeroom top deck is not as amazing as it sounds. The Night Watchman here makes sense. You drew the same thing anyway. I would take port. I would take port now. Discards 4 coppers in a hovel, draws 4 coppers in a hovel. As gamesou, I'm like, really? Why are we trashing? Well, not trashing the stupid Night Watchman. What is even is he? What's he even doing? Is he developable? Is that the idea? Now you get to develop and then. I mean, if you develop him into port moat, sure. I'm definitely going to develop. You can displace him into a 5. Is that the idea? I mean, okay, you didn't have to trash him there because you could trash him now. Now you just take a silver and then a displace, I assume. I was thinking you were going to develop. As recycle, I like trashing the copper and Night Watchman getting developed. I could also potentially see just trashing 1 copper and getting developed, but not playing the Night Watchman. I don't think. No, you could play it. You could port and then develop port. Oh, lots of different things. I want to see the develop line. I think there's enough good develop targets with the. Ooh, okay. Discard everything but the port. But yeah, there's plenty of good develop targets here. The ports are good targets. The Night Watchman is a good target, and then you'll get more ports. Assume at some point. Just relic, really? Okay. I mean, yeah. If your opponent's going port mode, then that makes sense. I want to trash 3 coppers and take a develop here. That's what I want for recycle. I will just say that now. My fear is that he just trashes 1 copper. Okay, good. Develop now, develop. Look, you gotta be going for develop here. I guess you could take a storeroom, but so many good develop things. And I do not take another Night Watchman. I will be very sad if you take a second Night Watchman. You could take a silver, I guess. Yeah, I don't like that. Punished, I think. Why is no one going to develop? As recycle, I think I take a develop here. I Night Watchman. No, I just trash Night Watchman. More ports. Develop. You can draw one of these cards off the top. Alright, guess you're drawing 3 of the 4. Trash 2, take develop. Trash 1, take displace. Oh, you're moat defended. That's right. So you draw all those cards. But now, what are you even doing here? Like, develop would make these turns so much better. I will just be sad. Port, displace your chapel to a storeroom. Buy a hunting lodge. Buy another port pair. You can displace the port to a displace. Do a hunting lodge. Buy a hunting lodge. Plan to buy ports later. But I want to displace the chapel. The chapel is useless now, so. You get better things when you displace port. I could see both ways working. Seems like you're displacing the port. The gold. Okay, so now we're going to do Hunting Lodge, right? And we're going to displace payload with the gold. Just buys another displace. It's okay. It's okay. Alright, displace. You go silver to displace, then displace the chapel to another port by store and by develop. Lots of options. You could go for the double displace, like the mirror. You could go port to displace chapel of copper by ports. And then you have lots and lots of ports to displaces, but you don't have Hunting Lodge, which that's what I'm sad about. You got port to gold. I'll probably take a second displace first, but I don't know. Chat, what do you guys think about this? I don't like it too much. I prefer the fancier stuff with hunting lodge and storing. Develop. But I've been kind of saying that for a few turns, and they're just going on the ports and displaces. Sure enough, another displace. Chapel to port by moat. Seems like the way you're going. I want to buy develop though. I want to develop a port. Develop, please. Silver, discard from exile. Okay. All right. Hunting Lodge is better draw. For sure. I don't really understand. But definitely displace the chapel. Yeah, the thing is, gamesou just has like one port, 2 ports in deck. Okay, please get Hunting Lodge. Hunting Lodge, Hunting Lodge, and then you can buy the silver if you really need to. I'd rather you developed. Hunting Lodge, Hunting Lodge, Hunting Lodge, Hunting Lodge. Finally. Another hunting lodge. Another hunting lodge. Another hunting lodge. If you really want your silvers back, you can buy it. Another hunting lodge. Okay, he wants the silvers back. Alright, now yeah. Oh, okay, so gamesou draws the boards. And does hit the province. Province to gold back? Get it back? But get a hunting lodge. Get a hunting lodge. Come on, hunting lodge. Okay, good. I would like storerooms. But he might just do the displace stuff, it seems like. I mean, given this draw so far, you're playing this mode. Another displace makes sense. Yeah. Port to gold, sure. Yeah. Wait, don't do that. Play the. Okay, that's fine. You have province. You want to be displacing silvers mainly. That's the idea here. Port, displace gold. Province. Hunting lodge. Displace port to hunting lodge. Take another. Oh, just discard. Okay. Alright, that does work. Yeah, discard. Port. Displace gold or displace province? I think displace gold, right? Hunting lodge. Port. Port. Two more hunting lodges. This is where you just have too many silvers in this deck. Copper. You're gonna buy golds? No. More hunting lodges. You need more hunting lodges. 2 is not enough. Mm. Ooh. Ouch. Port. Displace gold. Hunting lodge. Okay, so gamesou's pretty much won this. Alright. Match does not end. Gamesou pulls one out. And it is 3-1. Oh, is that GG, not GG? Okay, just letting him finish the turn. Yeah, too many silvers for recycled garbage. That was my feeling on that, and didn't get into the hunting lodges early enough. I didn't love the way they both played. Probably disciple, displace is still the payload you want to be doing with the hunting lodge stuff. And so you do need to go to gold to be able to get to province, but yeah, but thought maybe both went too hard on the silvers. Okay, replaces trashing for tomb. Replace flag bearer is obviously pretty strong. Sanctuary is quasi trashing, but doesn't help you with tomb. Wolf Den need to worry about. You'll get a second outpost here. That's the conclusion with Wolf Den, right? Actually, I don't know if outpost is that good because the only draw is council room and crossroads. I mean, I'm taking a silver first turn if I had 4-3 also, so I'm not sure player 2 will know that you only had 4-3. If you play all your coppers and wait a bit, then I would do the silver flag. But if you just if you use auto buy like that, then I would not have that information. Procession flag is great if you can line it up. Getting to replace seems pretty key here. Early replace, trash, estates to flags. You could also try for the crossroads draw. Yeah, I mean, you're still not going to do it with outposts because on your outpost turn you don't have any opponent council rooms. I don't want the flag wars to begin. I wanna make my opponent make that first move and get a silver. I wanna get replaced. I want to get replaced before I start getting flags because that's obviously the big plays to replace the flag bearer. So that's recycled garbage falls on that. Like I'd even buy a replace over a flag on in this situation. Yeah, you can do changeling stuff. I might take. Yeah, I want one replace, but I might take Sanctuary on the next 5 if recycled garbage has 5. If recycled garbage is 5-4, then I'm thinking replace and then flag. Okay, so neither of them start the flag war. Gamesou's a little sad with 4 here, but you take a flag and you guarantee hitting 5. I guess that's a reason to start the flag war on turn 3 as second player. But yeah, I think it's a clear replace. To me, at least. I don't know. What do you guys think about Crossroads Council Room draw? Ooh, Sanctuary also. Unless, yeah, if your opponent takes flag, you take flag. So I think replace is just really nice for the flag war because you replace the flag there. I want one. Okay, so he does do the flag changeling thing. I would do the same thing as recycle garbage now. I might consider a sanctuary for a turn.
Yeah. Getting to 5 is nice. So do we get crossroads? It's an interesting question. Just silver. Oh, bottom deck's all the good stuff. That's a bummer. Okay, you can go estate to procession? No, I don't think you want a procession. Just a silver. Flag bearer for fun. You don't top deck the procession though, so I don't know what the point of that is. You already have the flag. Yeah, I don't really see that. You have 5, but I guess if your opponent goes flag, then. So, more sanctuaries for. Just exchange it back for a changeling again for the tomb points. Okay, I'm definitely setting aside copper here. Replace to another replace? Or crossroads, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, now take the flag bearer. And exchange. At least that's what I would do. Oh man. 3 estate crossroads. That's great. But doesn't draw anything. Doesn't draw the second sanctuary. Gamesou's got procession flag bearer lined up. But also replace flag bearer. There's no way to process. No, there's no way to do two things that are too fancy here. I feel like as RG, you just take another replace. And then your goal is to start replacing coppers into estates and crossroads and sanctuary coppers away, and then crossroads draw. And so you have 2 replaces. That's nice. That's what I would do as RG. I would not worry about the flag right now. And that you have 2 replaces in a deck with flag bearer. This 3rd sanctuary is also okay. I feel like 2nd replace had more promise there, but maybe he agrees. Processing replace. I'm not sure I like that. You lose the replace then. You do more trashing, I guess, but. Okay, why are we processing procession? Okay, the replaces collide. Take another crossroads. Replace to replace. Also reasonable. Top deck it. Buy crossroads. Yeah. Process procession just for fun. And tomb points. And gaining a 5, yeah. Hmm. I think I exiled the copper, replaced the silver to another sanctuary or something by maybe another estate, actually. Or maybe replaced to a flag bearer. Get a changeling. Exile estate. I think you want to exile coppers over estates. Maybe you replace copper to estate here, and then to curse, and then take the flag bearer. No, he's just giving up on the flag bearer stuff. Council room. You have a count. You have crossroads there. Yeah, that's fair. Why is it changeling? So just like letting gamesou have the flag for a while here. I can't say I mind that. You've got a pretty good deck as it is without the extra card. I mean, this would have been a set turn if you bottom deck the crossroads. As it is, it's looking pretty good. Trash the flag bearer, I assume. Another council room. Yeah, I think you have enough sanctuaries in there. You can manage that. You can like not bottom. If you bottom deck the crossroads, maybe there's a problem. You have 3 sanctuaries, so you can definitely get around to the crossroads. So your crossroads gives you 3 actions. Your terminals are then council room, replace, or council. Yeah, I guess you're kind of terminal limited now. I would consider a gold. Mostly as replace food. Outpost, that is bold. Do you think an outpost turn can work out? Huh. That's also another terminal. I mean, okay, flag does help with outpost, gives you a 4-card hand. But having crossroads council room in hand is going to be pretty rare, I think. RG getting pretty clean here. I would consider. I mean, you're playing Outpost, so I would consider replacing Crossroads to Crossroads, actually. I'm changeling for another Sanctuary. I think 2 Council Rooms is plenty. Oh, but you don't have the flag now. So that's a little unfortunate. I mean, top decking a flag bearer would have been not so strong. I'm still a little skeptical of this this outpost. I don't know how others feel about it. The thing about Fogbear is you top deck it, and that means next turn you're not doing anything interesting. But because you drew your other crossroads already. How many estates exiled? One estate exiled. You don't have a choice with replace. So replace says if it's an action, put it on your deck. You don't get to choose whether to put it on top. So now you forgot about that. Oh no, you can changeling it. Oh, never mind. Okay, but you're still not gonna have crossroads on top. So I don't know. I think I want more sanctuary. Lovely little turn you have here now. Really clears out your deck, I guess. I might consider the procession now. I think I would, actually. I don't know. The procession is funky. Yep. You do it. Okay. Alright, gamesou is almost cleared out coppers. Recycles trashed one. Yeah, they're both about the same. Oh, they both are trying this outpost thing. Processing the council room. Okay. You're still down to 2 actions for the rest of your turn. So why are we not exiling coppers here? Like seriously, why are we not exiling these coppers? That seems like the best opportunity to. Are we gonna try to buy gold here? And changeling for a crossroads? Oh, we don't even have a council room in play anymore. So, what are we processing? I guess Sanctuary is a decent process target. So we're just trying to trash a bunch of cards. That's basically the theme I'm getting out of this. Trash the procession to another council room. Trash silver. The last card's a replace, right? process the replace. All right. This is nuts, yeah, but it works. And you can change link for stuff. I mean, we're just replacing to kill the deck. I mean, look at the score. But just trying to cycle the provinces now, I think. So what do you want to top deck here? Sanctuary? And then we're changeling for excitedly immune to pirate ship. Yeah, take the coppers back. Great idea. Take all 7 of them when you buy one. Nope. I don't know what I want to top deck for next turn, but I'm gonna have my opponent council rooming me a time or 2. Meanwhile, look at gamesou's gigantic hand. Another procession. Okay. Trash is replaced. Alright, changeling for replace. Yeah, it's definitely possible, Janos, that piles run.
Recycle Garbage needs to remember the one estate in exile because that's not Wolf Den paired, as is the province. But this is already looking to be a pretty strong turn here, without getting any council roomed.
Getting council roomed by anything? Yeah, this tomb stuff is nuts. It's great. I love it. Okay, taking another replace. We're gonna see the curse trashed, I assume. And a gold trash? Or just changeling? No, not drawing what we trash. Gold to province. And not playing the outpost either. Okay. To be fair, the outpost turn is probably not going to be very strong without any council rooms in deck. Yeah, that's what I'm a little bit afraid of. gamesou's deck is, I mean, yeah, you can again cycle the provinces, but now you have also so many uniques. Provinces are not unique, but you have a unique curse, you have a unique silver, unique outpost. Yeah, or replace is fine. Alright, interesting turn for Recycle Garbage. I think they could pile and win, but that's a lot of points, I guess. Procession. Yeah, I mean, I assume it's just, I'm not sure where you're going with this. Province to province makes sense. It unpaired gamesou's curse, so it actually gave gamesou 2 points. Trashes the sanctuary. Interesting. Yeah, I'm wondering if they want to try to play this outpost. I mean, they have another replace, so. council room. Gain. Are you looking at piles? Are you going to take like a changeling here or something? I don't know what you're looking at. You can obviously process another sanctuary. Give yourself 3 actions. A council room, okay. What do you mean by as is, though, Apo? Which piles? Replace province to province, process sanctuary. I mean, were they going to get here without the outpost turn? I didn't see that. I mean, I think you can just do 3 cycles of replace. And now you're exiling the province, so you're not going to be replacing the province. Curse to Crossroads unpairs things. Yeah, I mean, you took a point lead. Give you that much. You drew your opponent a lot of cards, though. Of course, they don't have council rooms in their deck, so... Right? 3 council rooms in the trash. And you have both the others in strike garbage, so... Yeah, I don't know. Buying the copper! It's happening! It's happening! He is recycling the garbage! How much copper are you buying? Because you could just choose to buy other coppers without dumping all 6 from exile. You can take anywhere between 1 and 5 coppers, or 7 to 11 coppers, but you cannot take 6 coppers here in your deck. 1 copper. Okay. Well, I guess you could go like a state to state or something. Because you have Crossroads on top. A state to state at least gives another curse. It is not buying. I don't think it's recycling if you undo. I don't consider that recycling. That is just undoing. It's like it never happened. Oh, the flag bear. That's right. Need to have that for procession targets. Okay, so what are we thinking here? Obviously you can replace 2 provinces to provinces, but how do you get the last province? If there's a province top deck, you don't have 3 provinces in deck, do you? That would be a wild number of points not to have. You have a lot of curses. I don't think you have any more golds or anything. You can play the outpost. Recession replace. Okay. We're gonna cycle provinces. When you give out the curse, that hurts recycle garbage quite a bit. Second curse helps, but the first curse hurts. I assume you replace silver to province here, and then... Sorry, silver to replace. And then when you play outpost, but the problem is... Oh, you don't curse, okay. Problem is this outpost turn is not going to be very strong, in all likelihood. Do you want an estate, or do you want a crossroads for the chance of drawing? Well, okay. You play the Sanctuary and then you replace something. Oh, you win. Lucky draw, lucky draw. All right, we continue. gamesou has stayed alive. Staying alive with a second win. It is now 3-2 recycled garbage. And it's gamesou's start also. So we will be seeing a full 6-game set, if not a 7th. Oh boy, look at all those uniques on both sides. I can say it without singing it. I am capable of talking without singing. If you object, you can sing it to yourself. Oh boy. Sack Village Cathedral. I guess you sack horses. That's a thing you can do, but getting horses with livery. Well, you're not getting many bridge trolls down. That's the thing. I think you might actually just be doing a bunch of livery stuff here. But Sack Village is the thing. And I think given that, I mean, the only other trashing is Sentry. Besides, okay, remodel, I guess. But yeah, Sentry is non-terminal trashing. But Cathedral seems like better non-terminal trashing to me. But yeah, Sack Village livery is the thing to go for, I think. I think you probably still just open silver. Because I want to hit 5 for livery. Sack is just essentially a copper. So bridge troll over livery? I'm not sure I see that. I think I'd rather get the horses. Like, you also need to worry about draw. So how are you getting draw? No, it's not, because you feed the sack horses. Alright, gamesou is sad and doesn't hit 5. Recycle garbage hits 5. I think, like, I could see you doing a tormentor. Before you go in for the liveries. If you're saying sack pawn or whatever for your village on bridge troll, you need to get like a couple bridge trolls down in turn. Yeah, it could work. gamesou picks up the pawn. I mean, if you're doing the library, you need to have a sack village in hand at the start of turn. Okay, so they both are going for the tormentor first. You can trash it later if you want to. Recycle's just going for gold. Don't like that. I think you can build here. I definitely don't want. Why would you want gold? That's just. I mean, that's just playing money, right? I mean, J-Nails, of course. True to form. Okay, gamesou gets a sentry. That's another imp thing. As gamesou, I think I'm getting the livery now. But I'm not trashing pawn, and I'm afraid he's going to get gold. Yep. They're both playing money. Like, at the very least, you want liveries. Right? I mean, livery gives you horses. It's also, like, almost as good as gold, except, terminal space issues. I, well, they're just going to keep buying golds forever. Trashing all the coppers. What do you think? Is this province? Is that what it's going to be? It's going to be another gold. Great. You're gonna. Yeah, the thing about Sentry now is you trash the coppers too quickly, and what are you gonna even get? You better get a livery or bridge troll here. Why? It is also, yeah, I agree with the characterization. This is playing money badly. You don't get a sentry on a cathedral board if you're just playing cathedral money variant. Even ditch the pawn. You don't have plus buy. This is so bad. So bad. Just get this game over with, I guess, but I can blame them. Sack Village is annoying, but okay, finally we see a bridge troll. Now you're out of Copper's game, so what are you going to be trashing every single turn? Is it going to be these provinces? You didn't even hit province this turn. I mean, I at least want livery, so I have something to trash. Like, if you're going to play money, at least use livery. That's what I'm saying. This is just bad money. Tormentor money or something. I mean, now you see the pawn province, right? 3 provinces left. I think you have to take a province. But misery actually does hurt quite a bit here. So that was a little unfortunate. And gamesou now can't just like trash and play Tormentor by Duchy because of the -1. So but can still province. So that's a little unfortunate for. I mean, I think Games is gonna have a hard time provincing here. But take Duchy pawn. Duchy estate, I guess. Okay, imp. Trash imp, play imp. This might be a tie, which is good for recycled garbage. What, do you have the Tormentor down there? And like a green card?
Yeah, so action by Tormentor. Oh yeah, if you get the right hex, what are the hexes? If you get like the one that you could get Locus on Province, that would win. If you get the one that gives a curse to hand, that would tie. But I guess action buy in case you don't, because you'd rather get Duchy and something else. Oh, Envious. That's pretty good. But I mean, it doesn't win as Locust on Province would have won. But it does help. I'm still taking more pawns. At the very least, they're fodder to be trashed. I mean, I guess I could see a silver also. But, ooh. Okay. That's right, Sigmatic. I agree. Trash estate, buy estate. Ooh. Yeah, this is unfortunate for gamesou too. I'm probably just trashing gold. No, you can't hit Duchy unless you hit province, so you're not going to be free of the province. Of course, now we know recycled garbage does not have a province hand. But otherwise, I mean, it seems like game. So, do you have a province next turn? Trash Tormentor by silver. You have to think hard about what your last card is. You have 4 provinces, so it's a province. So do you play trash the pawn, play the imp, hope to draw the gold and win that way? I'm not sure. But yeah, as recycled garbage, this makes sense. Oh, you trash Duchy. Yeah, I think you trash Duchy. That makes sense because you don't need the Duchy at this point. And you can draw with the pawn then. You pawn coin card. Yeah. So, all right. So it comes down to this: trash the Duchy, imp the pawn, and then you get to see 2 cards from the new shuffle. There were 3 provinces, a gold, and a silver. So 2 out of those 5 cards, and you need to find only one of them. Card coin. Definitely do the coin. Definitely do the coin in case you draw the silver. And you don't. So it means you have 5 next turn, but yeah, that was sad. So you drew 2 out of 5 cards. You need to find one of 2 cards, and you happen to not. So it's like a 3/5 chance times a half chance. So it was a 70% chance of success there, and you lost it. It was a 30% chance of failure. All right, so now just trash the imp and recycle garbage. Promotes. Congratulations. Yeah, I lost out on a 70% chance. gamesou did. But yeah, congratulations to Recycle Garbage, and I will see, maybe I will see Recycle Garbage in B next season. So Recycle Garbage wins, and that secures their position as in B. gamesou will be returning to C next season. Well played, both sides generally. Some of us preferred some other strategies, but I think that was a pretty reasonable set of plays and all. And yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you guys in the next season of League. Take care.